Hey Nick, today I want to talk to you about some techniques you or anyone else watching this video can use to stay healthy despite a busy, erratic schedule. I'm sure we've all heard this magic number of 10,000 steps being thrown around. It actually originated from a viral Japanese marketing campaign, but there was no evidence-based research done at the time to support it. And although it is a good goal to strive for on a daily basis, it just may not be a realistic goal for those of us who live busy, erratic lives. Studies suggest that all-cause mortality risk, which is just the risk of death from any cause, progressively decreases with the amount of steps taken per day. Exactly how many steps? Well, if you're in the age groups of 18 to 59, 7,000 appears to be your new magic number, and this number tends to be consistent across multiple studies. However, if you're above this age group, 60 and older, 6,000 is the new magic number that you should strive for. These same studies also tend to suggest that health benefits received from walking extra steps past the 7,000 milestone tend to taper off at around 10,000 steps. Now, this isn't to say that you should quit once you hit 10,000 steps. As long as you're not overexerting yourself, anything above 7,000 steps can still be beneficial to you. This meta-analysis in the Journal of Preventative Medicine puts it bluntly. All risk mortality cause tends to decrease with the amount of steps taken. The minimum protective dose is at 3,143 steps, and the patients who walked at least 12,500 steps were in the lowest risk group. Next, I'd like to talk about phytoncides. Phytoncides are volatile compounds that plants release to protect themselves from bacteria, diseases, and other threats. More specifically, they are antimicrobial substances that plants use to defend themselves against fungi, protozoa, and bacteria. When we breathe in phytoncides, our immune system within our bodies respond by increasing the number and activity of a type of white blood cell known as natural killer cells. These natural killer cells are responsible for identifying and eliminating virus-infected cells, stress cells, and cancer cells within our body. There's also research to suggest, linked down below, that phytoncides have anti-inflammatory properties as well as stress-reducing properties. One study noted that phytoncides are amazing for you if you have any sort of chronic inflammation because they prohibit the expression of pro-inflammatory genes as well as stimulating the expression of anti-inflammatory genes on an epigenetic level. What does this mean for you? Well, it means you can kill two birds with one stone. Many of us go to the gym for our daily exercise. Well, if you're able to, try walking 7,000 steps at the local park instead. Maybe you can even walk around the perimeter of your gym. Walking in any green or woody area or any area with plants around you will help you to reap the benefits of both the 7,000 step milestone and the inhalation of phytoncides. In this particular study, participants aged 35 to 53 years old took a 2-hour walk in the morning and a 2-hour walk in the afternoon in a forested park. Their blood and urine samples were collected the following day and 7 days after the trip. They found that the 4-hour forest trip significantly increased the number and activity of natural killer cells, CD16 plus and CD56 plus natural killer cells, perforin, granulisin, and granzyme, as well as A/B expressing natural killer cells. They also found that it decreased cortisol in the blood and adrenaline in the urine. Now, what does this even mean? I'm no scientist, so I'm going to try my best to put it into layman's terms for you. Essentially, spending time in a forest park increases the amount of certain immune cells that help fight cancer and chronic inflammation. In addition to this, there's also a decrease in stress hormones. And the best part is, these effects last for at least a week. Other notable effects of exposures to phytoncides include improved mood, lower blood pressure, lower heart rate, lower blood glucose levels, and improved sleep. To reap the most benefits of phytoncides, strive for 2 to 6 hours at least once a week in woody areas, but Always strive for more if you can afford to. And don't beat yourself up if you happen to miss a week or a day there. A little bit, even just 15 minutes a day, will add up. So let's recap. In this video, I talked about how you can stay healthy despite a busy schedule by focusing on two main goals: aiming for 7,000 steps daily and spending time in nature to benefit from breathing in phytoncides. And remember, you can always kill two birds with one stone by getting your 7,000 steps in a forested park. Small efforts can lead to significant changes in your health over time. Consistency here is more important than perfection. A little bit will add up every day. And if at the end of the day you still feel overwhelmed by your schedule, consider this. Will the time and financial gain that you get from living a busy life be fulfilling to you in the long run? Or will prioritizing your health give you deeper satisfaction? And remember, the future is never guaranteed, so we should treat every day as a blessing to be alive and give back to the body and mind that have taken us this far. You deserve it, and your body deserves it. Thanks for watching.